Alright, so we have the first ban Neja here. It's a strong character to ban first off, especially when you don't know what the enemy team is doing. Both Erlong and Neja are characters that are able to play multiple roles. We can see jungle and support out of the Neja, and Erlong is normally seen in the jungle nowadays, but he can also run support and solo pretty comfortably.
Both strong bans, to be honest.
Yeah, it looks like they're just trying to take away those flex picks to prevent their opponents from being able to switch them up with not knowing what character is going where. Hunbat's banned very early. We have both Arthur and Merlin open right now, so it looks like either they're looking to play it or they've prepared strategies against it, but neither team really seems to be prioritizing those picks, or at least in the banning phase. There goes the Merlin. So big picks still on the board. We have Merlin, we have Freya, we have Kronos, we have King Arthur. Not Merlin, I meant King Arthur. And it looks like they're going to take it first pick. This is a character that's been hit with a lot of nerfs recently, but the way the character's kit interacts with Glad Shield is still very, very strong and difficult for a lot of teams to deal with without anti-heal. We have the response with the Kronos Horus over here. I'm expecting those both to go to the dual lane just because putting Horus in the solo lane against King Arthur is just asking to get out pressure and getting your jungle invaded. The physical magical, we split it up. Kronos much better ADC this split than he is in mid, just because of the way that the ADCs get the farm early these days. And it's countered with an Amusing Cobb. Not sure if that's going mid or ADC. It can be played in both roles very effectively. One of the better characters in the game right now. And there's the Vulcan. So unless Reptar is a Smurf for Snoopy, I'm pretty sure this Vulcan's going to go to mid lane and it's going to tell us where the AMC is going. I would have liked a jungle or a support pickup in there just to keep it mysterious whether or not that was an AMC mid or ADC, just for the ban phase, so that they can maybe ban out some characters that is already being covered. Both teams still trying to form an identity here. It's kind of hard to see what kind of comp you're going for when you don't have either your support or your jungler, so these can still be early or late game comps.
So both ADCs and mids were picked.
Both ADCs, both mids, and then we have a warrior on either side. It's going to be the junglers that decide what kind of team comp these are going to be, so I'm excited to see what they end up picking in the jungle.
What would you like to see?
So we have a lot of poke potential coming out of the team on the left-hand side. I'm not quite sure which team is which right now. I'm sure it'll tell us when we get into the game. But something that can set up for these Vulcan ults or this AMC damage would be really, really nice. Something with like consistent CC, like a Circuit. Even a Thor would be nice on team on the left side. Right side has global rotations. With the Janus ult, they have CC at the butt with the Horus. Kronos is going to want to split towers, so... Probably something. Rat's been banned already. We have the Rat ban and the Baka ban. Baka would have been a good pick for the right side. For the Papa Smurfs. Okay. Okay, it's Papa Smurf versus what was the other team that we're fighting? WhoAreU? Okay. The Bologna pickup here. So we have double warrior, double magical. Blow is going to be really, really good at chasing down this AMC. And they recognize that and they pick up the God Appeal Kumbhakarna. Kumbhakarna and the Ravana. It looks like they're really going to want to focus out this Kronos here. The Ravana is really good into the 3 from Kronos, able to use his 2 to backflip it and prevent the stun, which is really his only form of self-peel outside of his ult. So they're going to be looking to force his ult and then go back in with the Ravana to try to shut down the Chronos. And there's the Circuit I was talking about. Circuit is really, really good in this comp. She has the CC immune ult to be able to get out of the peel from Kumakarna, which is going to allow her to chase that backline and get onto this AMC. I think it's going to be really important to look how these dual lanes start off, because whichever dual lane can start rolling, I feel like is going to control the pace of the game. And both dual lanes are well prepared to do so. Alright, how's it going, guys? Welcome back. We just got into game here. First impressions on the teams we have, I think it looks like the blue team here, Order side, is going to be looking for the early pressure, the invades. They have the Ravana, they have the Vulcan, they have the AMC. All characters that are really good at getting damage off and poking early game and making these early invades fruitful. Whereas we see the Papa Smurfs over here have the Circuit, they have the Janus, they have the Chronos. They're looking for this late game team fight, looking to be able to win these fights, push it in the late game, and be able to just win on the 5v5s. Really, all Order has to fall back on is their King Arthur coming in these fights being nice and big, and hopefully getting a big Voltmanol off of the Kumba setup. So it'll be interesting to see whether this game goes late. It looks like the Order side has selected to just send their ADC over to dual lane. They're doing the two, the support and solo laner strat. Whereas, WhoAreU seems like, or I'm sorry, Papa Smurf has both characters here. It's WhoAreU that has sent their support over to the solo lane. So AMC is gonna get pushed under tower here. And likely a purple buff invade. Alright, picking out the Janus, rotating over to his red buff. See how things are going over in the solo lane. So it does not look like the support going to solo lane paid off here for WhoAreU. They were not able to invade the blue buff, which is one of the major advantages of the strat, having the 2v1, getting pressure. They will settle for their own.
Circuit went straight to blue. I guess it's secured.
Well, that's also... Oh, we have action going on here in mid. We have Circuit coming through. Just gonna dash through, get a little bit of poke off. Giannis right now top XP in the game. He's just doing his thing, farming up, looking for this late game.
Giannis and Horses took oracles.
Both supports out of lane really, really early. Now we already see Horus hanging around the mid lane. Kumba's still hanging out in solo. So both these ADCs have this early game to farm up, get as big as they possibly can. Big meatball from the Vulcan there. Be interesting to see what the first objective these teams decide to fight over for. It looks like it's happening over here, over the blue buff. Circa a little bit out of position. But she does have Bologna here for help. Are they going to commit to a fight here, or are they going to back off? We have Horus rotating. Oh, big bludgeon. Hits both of them. Looks like first blood's going to happen right here.
Kumba's down.
Kumba passive.
Circuit.
Alright, they get the Kumba first, so first blood is definitely worth, but it looks like Ravana's going to come clean out. Waiting for the cooldown on his one. Oh, unfortunate. The Blown is able to get out, and Janice is here now. One unstable vortex may spell the end for King Arthur here.
Giannis able to
Inside.
secure the blue.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like they're all going to go their separate ways. Alright, so that's an interactive experience over there. We got First Blood on the side of the King Arthur, it looks like. No, it looks like Horus got the kill for the First Blood, and King Arthur returns by killing the jungler.
1-for-1 so far, looking good.
1-for-1, but definitely in favor of red team because First Blood gold is super important at this point in the game. Serket was able to back for tier 2 boots. Looks like Vulcan spent that time just hanging out in mid, getting his farm up, and it's rewarded him. He's top net worth in the game. Janice portals into his tower. Oh, big combo here. Vulcan ult on target, and beautiful combo. And that's just Kumbhakarna pushing W. Horus's cooldowns are very, very long. He used both of his cooldowns to go in aggressive there. And Vulcan just dumped his whole kit on him. Good execution out of the Vulcan player. Mephit. Losing Cobb taking a look at the purple. It's not quite up yet. One thing that's going to be really important for this dual lane is going to be mana consumption. Both these characters are very heavy mana users, so whoever is able to control their mana and able to sustain it throughout the engagement is going to have the upper hand here. We have Horus over here on the left side. He should see him with up of his hive. Huh, I'm surprised. They had numbers there and they didn't collapse on the AMC.
Giannis ult down.
Oh, the Giannis ult came in. That's a lot expended on a failed buff invade. Giannis ultimate use, we have the jungler on this side of the map, we have the support on this side of the map. That's just losing a lot of farm for them. They were all looking to kill this AMC, and when he showed up, walked right into their trap, they let him walk away.
I do believe they should have diverted focus to AMC while I was there.
We have King Arthur over here in the solo lane, really pressuring Bologna under tower. Both level 6 right now, but King Arthur is up by about 200 gold right now. Trying to push these minions underneath her tower and not let her get any of that bonus gold you get for last hitting a minion outside of your tower.
Got AMC poking out Kronos right now. Kronos has the ult.
Alright, we got 2 over here. This is AMC Beads. Is he going to be able to trade out? Because he's definitely dead here. He's going to look for the trade. And bees won't be enough.
Nice gang by that.
Kumbhakarna and Vulcan show up just a little bit late. They're just going to push a wave under tower. No fight to be had. A little bit questionable rotation out of lane. They might as well have taken that wave. I don't think either one of them got experience from that wave of creeps there. If there's nobody there, you're in season. Oh, there's a solo kill. Looks like it was definitely a dive. King Arthur was at very full health last time we checked in on him.
Yeah, he dove on his tower, ulted Bologna, and took the kill.
Shout out to Glad Shield.
King Arthur's the strongest he'll ever be in the entire game is right now. Early game King Arthur is ridiculous.
Alright, so 3-2 here. Right now we have Papa Smurf down by almost 1,000 gold. Really not a relevant lead at this point in the game. You really don't start to see an effective lead until he gets around 2 to 3k.
King Arthur might get her kit too. Oh, she's out.
Yeah, coming to this lane is just a death trap for a jungler at this point when you get a King Arthur rolling like this. Bologna might fall again here if Arthur has his ult. He does not.
Just used it on Sir Kit. Almost got Sir Kit with it. We got Giannis still farming.
I will say the Balloon's doing a good job of not falling behind level-wise. Right now, he just has one. There's the blink.
Blink from Ravana.
Up, down. It's up to Ravana. Ravana's got a hit ability here.
She falls to King Arthur.
And he's able to get out of the tower, takes one shot for his trouble, but still able to survive. We have Serket looking maybe to come over. He realizes the fight is done and goes to his back camps. Well, now we have a 3-0 Arthur on our hands. So, right now the Serket needs to make a decision if she's going to camp this lane and try to get her Bologna back into it, or go look for victories on the other side of the map. Because at this point, the Bologna can't fight the King Arthur. Serket looking for the invade here in the jungle. She is a level up, but she does have numbers coming to pinch her. Gonna move over towards mid lane and try to get out. And now we have a 3v3 forming in mid lane. Jan is actually with the lead over the Vulcan here, doing a great job farming.
Raven ult down.
Raven ult for a Janus portal, I'll take that trade every day. And he ults for the mid camps. Did he get those? I think he did. Not sure if that's worth the Janus ult, but he got the farm. Alright, over here we have Kronos about half health and AMC moving up.
Kronos ult down.
And there's the game. AMC beads though. Uses the beads to get through the stun.
King Arthur at blue.
Yeah, Arthur's at blue, killing
Serket
3 people.
Gets out.
Bologna gets out.
Bologna's going back to tower. King Arthur.
Arthur will dive this tower. He will dive this tower when his wave comes. If I've learned anything from the way he's been playing lately.
Alright, so he's gonna take wave, push wave in there, then dive? No.
No, he just settles for totem here. Not knowing where the Serket is, he definitely... Oh, he wants the XP from his blue. He wants to keep snowballing. I don't know about you, but I definitely don't expect to see King Arthur game 2. Alright, Serket blink in mid. Vulcan gets taunted. He has no actives, I guess. Backfires in, ults on top of himself. Again, it's a lot of... The Serket has a lot of good engagements, but he's not there to commit to the kill. I feel like if he would have stuck to him, he could have got 2 autos off and jumped over the wall. Because the Vulcan was very, very low. I guess he was scared of getting hit by the ult. Alright, we have AMC ult over here, Kronos ult in response. We do have Horus behind, stuns out the Ravana. Kubakarna with the CC. And it looks like everybody's gonna walk away. Good disengage there from red team. Good peel, good peel. Bologna looking to invade over here on the right side, or is she looking to proxy?
I think she was trying to proxy, then make it in time.
Oh, she's gonna get caught here and have to engage with this big old King Arthur. Bologna did pick up the warrior tab I hear. Normally you see Bologna's picking up the ninja tab.
AMC out of position. Got one taunt off.
There's the ult.
Ult's right back.
But AMC's still sitting there.
AMC's gone.
It seems like there's a lack of communication coming out of the jungler here, because a lot of times he's getting his kit off, hitting his abilities, and he just doesn't have teammates there to follow up. It's really unfortunate. Looking for action in mid here. We have 3 here with just the Vulcan by himself.
King Arthur's going after Bologna yet again. Low HP Bologna. She should get away. Ult's up.
There's the Bologna ult.
She's running.
Arthur still has his ult up. She's dead.
That's it.
Yeah.
A little too far up there.
He'll take a totem for his troubles. He's actually maxing his 3 in this matchup. Normally you see King Arthur's going in for maxing their 1, but he has his 3 fully leveled at this point. Right now, AMC worth the most gold in the game, 7,600 gold net worth. He's itemized into the Talaria boots. That plus his hives is going to allow him to move very, very quickly and be able to escape situations. Even though he doesn't have an escape ability, it's still going to allow him to be able to get out of the situations. Chronos is built into the Dynasty Plate Helm, looking for a little bit of extra defense to protect him from the Ravana. Both junglers like to go Talaria boots. Serket is rushing into what looks like to be either a Void Shield or Shifter.
Yet again. Missed abilities by both.
Janus ultimate, a little high.
Ravana coming back in.
Oh, Ravana root.
Done.
Yeah, that Amuzakov Stinger in the early game just hits so hard. They're gonna pressure this tower down. Yeah, that's a relentless poke coming out of this AMC. Are they gonna look for the objective? This would be an opportunity for them to pull Gold Fury here.
Vulcan just ulted on Giannis, making Giannis back.
Oh, we have an ult going on in the solo lane. Is Bologna dead again?
He's diving for that.
Oh, he misses the one. Doesn't hit the other one. Alright, and they're chasing out Serket over here. And another Illusion Cobble.
5 ults.
Alright, now they're going for Pyro instead of... They're going to split up their team. They're going to have 3 people go on Pyro, 2 people go on Gold. It's really smart to be able to get both of the objectives off the map at the same time. It's going to be a huge gold spike for them when they back and spend here. Yeah, I'm surprised Chronos. Chronos should be peeking his head around this corner to check what's going on here. They've been missing for a long time. The whole team groups up at gold. That's a lot of gold for the team.
Waving back.
Yeah, the gold lead is extended now to almost 7K. This is where we have everybody on the blue team with a little bit more items than the other side, with the exception of the Vulcan. The Vulcan's chosen to go this a little bit more expensive build, while Janus is elected to go with the Mage's Blessing. So we have a Book of Thoth and a Divine Ruin here, trying to cut out some of the healing for the Vulcan. Vulcan, I will say, not necessarily the best applier of the Divine Ruin. He'll get it off on the important targets if he's able to get into that area in fights, but he doesn't have the team fight abilities to really spread the Divine Ruin.
We got a fight going on around blue.
Alright, we have a 3v3 here. 4 Vulcan coming in. We have the Janus ult. Serket tries to jump away. Ults to Ravana. I don't think he's going to die from that take. Need a little bit more damage here.
Get stopped. Ooh.
Janus portal able to clip the Vulcan. Great job there by the Janus. He should be able to collapse in and help out with his King Arthur, because otherwise his King Arthur is going to get the 2v1 here. Well, I say backline, but that's both of their tanks in the back. King Arthur does not care how many people are here. He's going to kill somebody. Or at least get a Janus Aegis. Look at him. He's full health still.
As Giannis beads, Giannis going right back to farming real quick before backing.
What do they need to do to shut down this King Arthur? Because it doesn't seem like any amount of damage is going to stop it. It's going to take a Serket combo to get that true damage off.
King Arthur's level 16. Only other person that's matching him is Giannis.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he's zoned out the blue by himself. With 2 other people below him and Serket. Staring at a Serket 5 levels below him.
Oh, hey, Chronos might be in trouble here. Oh no, misses the 3. Oh, red team has 4 people here. They can look to turn, but blue team's coming in the wings.
Ooh.
Arthur's here. He's going to lead the charge. They have no real objectives on the maps to do, so pressuring towers like this is not a bad idea. Oh, they're looking for the cutoff.
Going in the mid.
Janet's forced completely out of this fight. So I'll have to go look for farm.
Just like it.
I do want to point out, even though his team is behind, Perger on this Janus has looked really, really good. He's sitting at level 18, tied for the highest level in the game. He's actually up in gold on his lane opponent when his team is down by 7,000 gold. That's incredibly impressive. Alright, Ravana ult, a little bit short. Looks like they're just going to settle for the Bologna. Oh! Big Vulcan ult! Nah. Alright, Circuit jumping in, sees 2 low health targets. Has to pop her beats though. Kumbhakarna Mez too strong.
They're trying to take out this King Arthur.
And the shot from the turret will secure it. King
himself.
Arthur's actually at low health. Is he gonna die here?
They let him go. And he's gone. He's free.
He's free.
What is already dead.
Next objective that comes up is going to be this Pyromancer, and also they're in a position where they can start looking for Fire Giant. It's a little bit early, it's about 20 minutes in, but they're perfectly well leveled to be able to do this objective. Especially if Papa Smurfs decides to try to contest it. That team fight, I don't see it going well for them, I'm sorry.
If I was Papa Smurf team, I'd probably let them get it close to empty and then have Giannis ult straight to it. And see if you can snipe the Fire Giant. I don't believe the team fight will go well for them right now.
Alright, we have Gold Fury spawning right now. The Primal Fury. That's going to give them more damage towards the Fire Giant, so maybe they want to take care of this to just make the Fire Giant less stressful. We do have Team Papa Smurf setting up around the Fire Giant. Good ward coverage. Papa Smurf with the ward control. You see the sentry ward they have right here on the fire. And WhoAreU is going to pull the Gold Fury, or the Primal.
Giannis ult coming in.
Oh, that Giannis ult was right on target too. Right on target, but the Vulcan ult out secures. Good call there, because a lot of mid laners want to hold their ult for the team fight. They don't want to use it to secure there. So the Vulcan didn't see anybody from around, but with the looming threat of the Janus ult, he dumps his ult on the Gold Fury and it pays off. It secures it for them.
But now they know that Janus ult is down. They don't have to worry about it. So they would have pushed it. They would push it now.
AMC looking to solo the Pyro. Rest of the team just on zone duty. I feel like if any of them show their face here, they're going to collapse on them hard. King Arthur smells blood. There's a blink ult under the tower. Chronos beads. Big Ravana ult. This is just to bring Chronos back over into the back line. Oh, big Vulcan combo there. Big Vulcan combo. Does insane amounts of damage right now with the Soul Reaver Book of Thoth combo.
Aura's down.
King Arthur portaled under tower.
Is he
Chronos has no actives to get away. There's the finally. But at what cost? They lose a tier 2 tower.
Circuit.
And they're going to look to push this Phoenix. All it is Circuit and Janus and Chronos. Chronos looking for the stun. Hits the Ravana. Chooses just to eat instead of uses to. Big Vulcan ult.
Circuit blink. Misses.
This should be Phoenix down here.
Circuit ult.
Alright, are they going to force this? No, they're going to get out, right? Kumba's just chilling in his passive. I think he's going to be able to get back up. I don't know if he's going to get away, though. Alright, if I'm blue team here, I reset and I set up around Fire Giant. That mid Phoenix is huge. Looking at the player damage charts, this King Arthur, you can really see how the King Arthur's been running the game. He's got 24k damage. The next highest would be the Janus at 14k. 10,000 above the nearest opponent.
That's huge.
Looking at over 1,000 damage a minute, that's insane output, especially from someone who's been in lane for most of the game. Unfortunate for Papa Smurfs here, their Chrono's sitting at only 4,000 damage. Looks like they're looking to collapse on the Horus of the Chronos. They know Chronos ult and his actives are still down.
Link from Rana.
Oh, his ult is up.
The cat ult.
Kuma has someone in the air.
Vulcan ult.
Yep, if your one hits that hard, do you really need to hit the ult? Alright, they're gonna pull fire right away. They got 2 picks for free there. It'd be foolish of them to do anything other than Janus ult this. Janus looking for the HP bar.
Got King Arthur zoning.
A little bit late. He still should be able to get out here. He has a tower to run to. Alright, now I want to see blue team group up and try to push this left lane. They still have a tower in it. They have minions in about the halfway point. Mid Phoenix is still down. Push this left lane, get this tower, get to the Oni Fury, and get that other tower off the map. Instead, they seem like they want to group on right side instead, get that tower out of the way. Good horse dash to avoid the root. Leos for Cat wrapping around the back, probably looking for the Vulcan here. That's Vulcan beats. Alright, what's their plan here? King Arthur with his ultimate ready. Alright, Sir Cat blinking to the back line. Kuma the little ultra up in the air.
Vulcan with a hitter?
No.
Just misses.
We have minions leaking in the Titan room. Big Janus ult.
AMC cleaning up. Starcat back on Vulcan again.
Sir Cole just wants to trade out for this Vulcan here. I think that could be game. AMC definitely has enough damage to kill this Titan. They're gonna get the Phoenix, reduce the Titan's protections a little bit. Oh, they're going for the kill. Alright, Janus needs to hit a 6-man portal here to save the game. Oh, there's 3. Oh, is he gonna save it?
King Arthur.
Oh no. He saved it. Told you, all he needed was a 6-man portal. And he took the quadra from him. That's BM. That's BM.
That is horrible. Why would you do that to him?
I would have to
You put
say
it all
the
the
Janus,
hard work.
honestly. This Janus is playing amazing.
I guess
Where
you
do they
can
go
HP
from here
go.
though? Because even with that wipe, they can't really get anything off of it. Unless they run straight to Oni Fury, because they're not going to have time because their Titan is so low.
Take down a tier 1, go straight to Oni.
Yep. Tier 1 straight to Oni. This is going to help them counteract the fire waves. Fire waves are still stronger than waves, but it'll at least let it slow down so that way they can actually fight another lane.
Got an active push. Starcat looks to be zoning. Oni down.
Alright, whole squad grouped up down mid lane. I think they're just gonna bum rush this Titan, if I'm being honest. They have the damage to do it. They need
you're
to
right.
fight them. They need to fight them outside of their Titan.
Think they're gonna try to run it straight down mid?
I think if I were them, I would have run straight to that tower, get that tower, so when they rush it, Titan has a little bit less protection. Secure the win. Secure the bag, as they say. Alright, we have a Serket blinking to the back line here. King Arthur does not care. King Arthur is on the Titan, boys. And it looks like they just can't peel the King Arthur damage.
And that's game. Vulcan ult from
Yep.
the.
I do expect Blue Team to take this Janus out of the equation. He performed incredibly well, especially with as far behind his team was. I don't expect to see the Janus. I don't expect to see the King Arthur. I would even like to see it a losing top band because Griffin played this really, really well.
So your first two bans would be what?
From what side?
Say from red side.
From Red Team side, banning King Arthur and probably I'd probably get rid of the AMC. Honestly, I don't know if I get rid of the AMC the first banning phase, but if it's still up second banning phase and they don't have their ADC, I'm getting rid of it because it was a problem.
Most definitely. I would probably have to still get rid of Merlin just in case. Because if you play that well on a Vulcan, oh man, that's tough.
We'll be back in 1 second for Picks and Bans from game number 2. Don't go anywhere. Please enjoy the break. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Picks and Bans for game number 2. I don't even get a sense out for the AMCs off the table. They definitely don't want to deal with that again for Griffin.
You're absolutely right. They ban AMC.
And same ban here coming out of Red Team. They get rid of the Neja. And there's the King Arthur ban. So just like I said, they get rid of the AMC and instantly.
They don't want to repeat the first game.
Even with first pick, I'm surprised they do ban the King Arthur, so doesn't play it.
Merlin
they have the Merlin for Perger. This is gonna be interesting to watch because Perger had an outstanding match on Janus, so putting him on a really strong character right now it'd be interesting to see if he can turn the tide of the game and get some pressure through the mid lane.
See, they struggled first game with objectives. Merlin should change that greatly in the second game.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to see how that turns out. Mid for mid.
We have the Poseidon here. And the Erlong Shed. Erlong Shed's going to be really, really hunting down this Merlin. He's going to be able to dash in on him, and as soon as he blinks away, he should still be in range of his pin. Really strong counter there. At least until Merlin gets to the point of the game where he can just turn around and burn him. What are you looking for out of Papa Smurf right now? Do you want them to completely change their comp, or did you see things from game 1 that were strong that you want to see them improve upon?
I think they need to improve a lot more on objectives overall. They fed the solo lane, but solo lane was also King Arthur, so when he got ahead, he snowballed. So I don't want to see that happen again. I would like to see the jungle put a little bit more pressure on their ADC. Again, AMC also did the same thing and snowball. So we have a Sing Ting and a Sun Wukong.
Sun Wukong, a very, very safe pick here in the solo lane. He has one of the longest dashes in the game. He can clear from long ways away, and he has that ult regen health. I don't see him dying as many times in solo lane. Vamana over here on the side of WhoAreU. It seems like Mike B just really enjoys this type of character that you can dive with. Assuming this Vamana is for him here. We do have an Erlong board. Could definitely be Erlong solo of Vamana jungle, but I expect him to swap.
I like the Sing Ting pick from Merlin, to be honest. The possibility of peel to get him off Merlin definitely is going to be needed.
I agree. bans here. They get rid of the Freya. I'm not sure Ravana was that big of a problem. Oh, Ravana was on the other side, actually. They just don't want to see the enemy jungle playing.
And there goes the red again.
Ratatoskr taken away. And the Chronos. Both teams still looking for their ADC. And definitely looking for a support on WhoAreU, and we're looking for a jungler on Papa Smurf. There's the Medusa. One thing to point out, Papa Smurf is looking like he's playing on a console. He's got the spaces in his names. So Medusa becomes a really strong pick just because it's more difficult to turn away from unless you're playing on very high sensitivity. So that may have been a factor in their choice of the Medusa. It's also a similar character to AMC, a very ability-based poke-heavy character that can one-shot you with her ult. So it just might be a playstyle thing here for Griffin. We have the troll Loki hover over here, and Jinwei also hovered on side of Pop. There's no way they picked this Loki.
I'm hoping not.
There's no way. Alright, and it switches over to a Daji. That's more suitable.
Just a little trolling, that's about it.
And the Jinwei, very, very safe. It seems the comp they've gone this game is incredibly safe. Their Jinwei is one of the safest ADCs in there. Some call him one of the safest soloers. Daji has the ultimate to get her out of trouble, and Jing Chen has a heal.
I'm really liking Papa Smurf's comp this game.
I do like their comp. My only thing would be they have a lot of like setup for mid laners with burst, and Merlin's not a burst mid laner. He has the tick damage, so I'm sure he'll be able to get the job done here with his damage. But it's just I like to see like the character like a Scylla or a Vulcan with a Daji ult just to be able to blow people up. But we'll see how it goes. It'll definitely make it easier to kill tanks. Yeah.
So if he can farm like he did with Giannis on Merlin, I think in his fire stance, played right, he'll melt them.
Oh yeah.
Right back in, sing ting.
It'll definitely make it easier to kill the tanks that get pulled because he's really good at shredding tanks with his probably going to be an Ob Shard and a Spear and the Magus. The tick damage is going to do really, really good at shredding their protections and just killing them when they get pulled by the Daji ult, which may be the idea of their comp.
See, I'm biased. I personally like Athena and Erlang Shen. But I got to give it to Papa Smurf's team. I like their comp much better.
I do like the comp of Papa Smurfs. So it will be Mikey on the Vamana, so that will be a Vamana solo. Alright, we'll be back in just a moment as soon as the game goes live. Thank you.
Stay tuned.
Alright, welcome to game 2, everybody. Looking at builds here to start the game. Nothing really stands out to me outside of this Medusa rush one start. I'm just personally not a big fan of getting boots at the start of the game. Like, you're just so much better off. In dual lane, the support is much better off, I feel like, going with an upgraded active. And your ADC is just much better off with any item that gives power, gives some pushing power in. But it looks like both ADCs did it, so they're both gonna not clear as well.
I like tier 1 dev gloves going into as ADC. Offers power, a little bit sustain.
I think it's good on characters with stims, like the Jingwei has, but on Medusa I'd rather have the tier 1 Transcendence just for the power.
We got support starting in solo from Papa Smurfs. No.
Leave me to the fight.
And again, they're gonna give Griffin the solo farm over here. Sorry. Let's see this Jing Chen. I want to see the Jing Chen and Jing. They need to get something off of the start.
Mikey and Vanguard in solo. Looking to invade the blue.
Alright. Looks like they're gonna have a 2v2 fight over here at the blue team is able actually to secure it themselves, but are they gonna die for it? No, but they do lose a lot of pressure. And that's the idea of the strat, is to try to put the enemy jungler behind. Because now the enemy jungler is gonna have to back because she just doesn't have enough health. Just a little bit slower on the clear.
I think Papa Smurf is confident being 2v1 in solo lane.
Alright, we got a fight going on in
Dodgy
mid.
going in. Poke right back
You're
up.
you're ahead of us, PJ. Alright, I'm paused at 143. There.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 150. Go. Alright, sorry about that, guys. A little bit out of sync. Alright,
Back on
check the
game
big cams. See what's going on over here in dual lane. Significant difference in the amount of hundreds it has in the Jingwei. It's a really small detail, but it's really going to affect the way they play if they're both going to be here by themselves. Yeah, the bonus 15 attack damage is even strong if early. She's already got the level advantage at the solo farm. So she's about half a wave up on this Jingwei.
Vanguard and Mikey's taking totem control.
Looks like they're going to look to invade the blue buff. And it looks like they're going to get it. There should be a fight here, though. Sobukong's level 4. No, they just let him get away. Daji is just level 2 right now. Really got hurt by this blue invade start. Pushed her farm way behind. We see that Erlong already level 4. Daji just hitting 3 off of those back camp. Poseidon completely out of mana in mid. Merlin blinks in on him. With the fire stance, has he got enough damage? Not enough damage, but definitely gave him a scare. Alright, and they're gonna look. Group is 3, and they're gonna go into the enemy jungle here. What are they looking for? Oracles are down. Looks like they're just gonna scatter and look for farm.
We got Papa Smurf trying to back and Mikey not letting it happen.
Really not letting it happen. He's all under the tower here. Hits level 5. Definitely a scary point. He's gonna settle to take the totem. It's gonna let Sun Kong return to base.
Totem control for the team is so lovely.
Sun Wukong able to finish his Glad Shield off of that back. Already back in lane. That's a big power spike for Sun Wukong. Remember, like, early season 5, late season 4, Sun Wukong was one of the best characters in the game just because he was able to abuse Glad Shield so well. Has kind of fallen out of favor since, but it's still definitely a strong item on him. We got 3 members of Red Team here at the left mid camps. Alright, we have a grouping rotating towards the oracles here. So red team's gonna pick them up without contest. Blue team settles for the red buff. So Jingwei has elected to go into the Devo gloves, as you said, as you point out. Could be a Devo's, could be a Blood Forge, but I'm expecting it to be a Devo. Performs really well on the Jingwei. Poseidon actually down a level. Perger doing a good job with his farming here in the mid lane. Right now, gold is reasonably close. Red team is up by 1,000, but it's really negligible. It's mostly off of these blue buff invades, I feel like, because there's still no kills, no first blood bounty. Just building up tension right now. It definitely seems like the first team fight is going to be like a 3-man wipe at this stage of the game. Both teams have characters pretty well farmed up, ready to deal damage.
Got a fight in solo lane. Inner coming in. Papa Smurfs ults to stay
They're just
alive.
gonna walk out.
Back to total control.
Medusa looking for the purple invader here. No, just dropping a ward. Oh, Daji is. Do they know where Daji is? Oh, they do now. There's the Daji ult. Oh, they got the Poseidon. And there's the beads. So yeah, a lot of big ults being used. So Wukong ult down. Poseidon beads down. Daji ult down.
That's huge for mid lane. Poseidon with no beads. Daji and Xing.
Yeah, I want to see the Daji come back to lane. Roll comes back up and grab this Poseidon.
I'm looking for the Xing right now. As soon as he hits level 5, ult out. Merlin burns.
Oh, good damage coming out of the Medusa here.
Oh, taunted out of it. Poseidon safe again.
No contest.
They're really looking to capitalize on the no beads. Vamana is shoving Sun Wukong under his tower again. Nike's just been running this lane the whole game. Get a solo invade the blue here. Sun Wukong has Jing Chen kind of in the area, but it looks like he's heading towards mid. Oh, he's baited him out of his tower. Now there's a fight going on. Jing Chen is on the way. Even here, I don't think this is a fight they want to take. This Vamana still has ult up. Yeah, this could be the end of Sun Wukong's life if he doesn't ult out here. Huh. Not quite as willing to dive on the Vamana as he was.
Got Merlin rotating over. Erlang right behind him.
Okay, so blue team is able to secure their buff. And at the end of the day, we just pressure out. Sun Wukong does do the smart thing, backs and teleports in with his tier 2 boots. He adds a little bit of power spike here, but what's he going to be able to do versus 3 people? Alright, oh, Daji with the kill on the Medusa over here. Poseidon's looking to rotate over. Is he going to catch her out of on these mids? No, I think she hears the whirlpool sound cue and just walks away. Smart decision.
First blood too. Ajin with the first blood.
Daji with the lead. Good job for her getting back into the game. Little confused why she has tier 1 mace and she's rushing the hydras before her mace item is finished. It's a little weird. Especially since hydras is an item that does really. Both teams just content to farm it out here. If this game does go late, I feel like Papa Smurfs definitely have the advantage here with the Merlin and the Jingwei, and the Daji. Some really strong late game characters.
Papa Smurf running around. Mikey gets the kill. Like they're gonna take blue.
No one to stop him this time.
Free blue, free bad camps. Nope. It's like Erlang's going towards mid.
Oh yeah, this Merlin's pushed up a little bit. This Erlang might be able to.
Daji ult is down. They're looking to
Oh,
re-engage.
it misses his dash. Oh, dodgy dash is in? I guess with no mid laner there, she didn't have much to fear. Mikey's gonna snag the totem for his team right here. Alright, looking a little bit of competition here at these camps. They aren't anywhere near spawning. It looks like Dodgy's gonna pull the Pyromancer real quick. And there's a collapse on. Oh, there's a crack.
Kraken. Baited a Kraken.
That's a really good bait there out of the team. Good disengage. And now with that ultimate down, I'm seeing him cure down. Athena ult coming in onto the Vamana.
Ting 10's down.
Oh, this is gonna be a collapse here.
Someone come trying to ult to get up. He's staying alive.
Oh, he needed to land instantly and dash away. He's just gonna get cut off here by the Vamana.
Oh, under C2.
Are they gonna dive? No. Alright, fall off. Probably look to pull Pyromancer here if I were them.
We got a Jingwei ult.
Jingwei very, very low.
Could use a little help here.
Daji did a good job showing up in this duel lane trying to give Xeno some pressure back, but it looks like Medusa. He doesn't seem like he's doing the best job of staying out of the Medusa too. If you're wondering having troubles dealing with Medusa, you want to be on the same side, so that way she can't hit the wave and use her too. It's just positioning in matchup knowledge that I like to be a little bit lacking. So we have 3 grouped here around the oracles. Daji there by herself, looks to take the farm, sees it's already done, walks away. Strong wards out of blue team here. Red team has a sentry, it looks like, in the bottom right. Range, or they're... Oh, it is. They take it out right now. Mikey with another solo kill and a tower. Definitely having his way in this lane. Both games set.
Our early start, the early pressure. I heard him.
Going straight into a hasten katana here on the one. Not even rush. He just wants to get his damage off. Feeling a little confident. And why not when you're 2-0? Xing Chen and Daji are both here. Surprised they don't look to go on the low health Vamana there.
Got mid lane.
Grouping in mid, Daji's waiting in the wings. She's gonna take the safe way back into her tower. Big level disparity here between the supports. This Athena's level 9 and Xing Chen's level 7.
Good stun in the tower.
Good Xing Chen ult. Daji ult. Got them both. Looks for beads. Pulls in the Erlong. Should be another kill in the Erlong. Vamana's coming in though. Suedam Khan's got to be sick of this guy by now, huh?
Merlin over here.
They're looking to pull gold? Vamana's not gonna let that happen.
Xeno?
Medusa gets the Athena ult. Athena's coming back in this fight, full health. Oh, big taunt. Mikey able to clean up on the backside. And the fight's still going on here. Mikey picks up another kill. 4-0 now. And he's gonna find the Daji too.
Daji's done.
Essentially a triple kill out of the solo laner. That should be gold for free. Amazing play by Mikey this set.
Unfortunate Daji tried to back right on a ward.
Award. Excuse me. Thank you, PJ. Thanks, BJ.
You got a 5K gold lead now.
Yeah, this game has just snowballed like crazy. It was very, very even for the first 10 minutes of the game, and the last that team fight just put individually the Vamana is worth 9,100 gold, and the Sun Wukong is near the bottom at 6,300. He has a 3,000 gold lead. That's insane. 5 levels and 3,000 gold. Essentially a 4v5 at this point.
Medusa's just shoving in ADC's lane.
Yeah, we haven't really seen the ADCs get involved in these fights yet. They're just sitting here farming up. Medusa already level 15 here, 16 minutes into the game. Jingwei level 15 as well.
Both Jingwei had to use his ult defensively to stay alive.
Daji's looking to escape too. He's good.
Daji pinned.
Oh, good Daji ult.
That was beautiful.
I will say Daji's looked really, really good on this. I'm sorry. Haojin has looked really, really good on this Daji this game.
Now right there, I seen Erlong beads when Daji used ult defensively. It would have been fine just to be pulled in knowing that nothing else was going to happen. There's 3 versus 1 over there.
It's definitely a scary situation though. You get hit by Daji chain. You definitely don't want to get pulled in. It does do a lot of damage. Okay. So we check back in and duo. Both characters reasonably low health, and neither of them really looking to fight here.
WhoAreU taking out Pyromancer. 3 Pyro.
So Wukong's gonna peek his head around the corner, make sure they're not doing fire. Mana level 17. To the level 12 Sun Wukong. Another blue buff's gonna go the way of Mikey. You like who's built?
Jingwei's? I like Jingwei's build. I personally prefer the attack speed ninja tie by boots. And then Dev Gloves straight into rage. I like to see that followed up with the executioners. And then Deathbringer.
Alright, we have 2 people here looking to bring down Mikey. Mikey's 5-0 right now. This is a big shutdown goal if they can get this kill. He does have his ultimate still. And he's gonna chase down the Sun Wukong. Look at him, looking to dive tower 3v1. That's an alpha male if I've ever seen one. Alright, looking to pressure this mid tower. His mid tower is really low health here. They can get one.
Medusa's coming.
Should be able to clear it out. They have Erlong on the side. Do they have a ward there? No, they don't know Erlong is there. They're just gonna take this and walk away with the gold.
Alright, next is now widen the gap to.
They're pinging out the gold fury. They want to take this this primal fury so they can do more damage to the fire giant. Because their next real objective, this primal fury is really not the most important objective on the map. They just want to get it so they can get the fire giant a lot easier. Because at this point they can't contest them at this primal fury. It just wouldn't be worth it for Papa Smurf to do so.
That's tough. I've been watching full camps and get the camps stolen. Close to the last second, multiple times this game.
We got a fight going in. They're looking to dive the Erlong. Unfortunately, he just has no way to get away from that Erlong CC. Poseidon a little low.
No mana too.
Daji low here. Daji's gonna have to ult to live. And we got this Vamana just chasing down this Jingwei under tower. Switching targets to the Sun Wukong. Poseidon's still sticking around, about a quarter health, no mana.
Ajin blinks to stay alive, runs right past Medusa.
And Mikey's gonna chase him down. So Wukong's gonna have to ult defensively here. They're just fighting in between tier 2 and the Phoenix. They're trying to siege the Phoenix, but they have a tower up. Alright, they realize that.
Vanguard's almost dead.
That was almost
Take
tragic
it,
for them. They were sitting there. Why are we not doing damage to the Phoenix? Everybody's checking the ADC build, make sure they're not building something wonky because it's not hitting the Phoenix. Alright, now they group up and they're gonna get put down this Gold Fury, or the Primal Fury.
I'm sure they had a blast talking about that move after the game.
Yeah. Alright.
For you, Prime.
Now is where it gets interesting. They're gonna back up and look to ward up around Fire Giant and look to take that objective off the map. Get this red buff on the Poseidon. This poor Jing Chen, man. Level 9. We got the solo laner ADC level 20, level 19, and this Jing Chen is level 9. Can't even take the side mid camps. That's just so unfortunate as a support. You feel so utterly useless. Only able to itemize into the Genji's guard and the tier 2 silver steel mail. So he's really not taking it all. What's his defensive stats right now? Not much. Oh no. Yeah, that's just rough. Papa Smurf gets dove again.
I see a level 9 and a around a Fire Giant next to a level 20 Mikey. That's both scary and depressing.
Yeah. That's an 11 level difference. They found the dodge E here. She has no really way to get out. Jing Chen's trying to get close for peel, but he just can't go in because he gets hit below ability. He's dead. They're going to take that pick and go pull fire again. I want to see them stick on it this time. I don't want to see them drop it. I just want them to stay on this Fire Giant and believe in their Poseidon to cracking it.
They got Mikey still in the speed buff. Thought he was zoning.
Yeah, Mikey can basically go wherever he wants at this point in the game. I don't think anybody can kill him. Even though he doesn't have much defense, he's just too big. We have the Athena ult on him.
He just ults at full health. You know, W key straight to it.
And there's the Jing Chen. Alright, they have minions coming. They're gonna look to take this Phoenix off the map, or are they gonna go to take one of the towers? Looks like they're pinging out a tower on left side of the map. And they're all going to it. So the reason they're going for this tower, I would assume, is because it's on the opposite of the map of Fire Giant. So if they aren't able to take with this spawn, or if they do take this Phoenix, they're going to have fire waves pressuring this wave, so somebody will have to back and defend it, so they can't help defend against the Fire Giant. Alright, they're going right in. Big Whirlpool, big Kraken.
It's 3.
Mikey into the back line. Erlong in the back line. Mikey's just zoning them right now. This Phoenix is completely free.
Mikey.
Actually, really big dodge ult there. Gets double beads. Oh, Papa Smurf with the kill. That's good to get him back into the game. But Mikey does answer it. This could be game here, folks. It's one Merlin against the world. Can he pull it off again?
No, Mikey just shuts everybody
Mikey
down.
just ults and is going to tank the Titan. And that's game. Mikey completely running this set in all facets. Perger did his best to try to keep his game inside of it. But Mikey was just too strong. Steamrolled his opponent. Took all the buffs, rotated, made his impact felt throughout the entire game. If I have to pick a, yeah, that Kraken was nuts. But if I have to pick an MVP set, it's definitely Mikey, without a doubt.
I agree.
One of the most impactful performances I've ever seen in a set out of a solo lane.
9-0. Mikey took the game, stole the show.
Stole the show. Yeah.